All right, guys, we are live. Hey, y'all.
Hey.
Hey. Welcome to the All About the Tea channel. I am so excited. This is our first live event. Today, we are recapping The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills with my amazingly talented co-hosts, Monique Kelly, DJ Richie Sky, Amir Yes. Why don't we go around the table and everybody introduce themselves?
Well, should I go? I guess.
Leopard first. Yes, in Leopard, you always go first. Always.
Hey, y'all. I'm Monique Kelly. I am a dating expert and an author. My site is Confessions of a Serial Dater in LA, and my IG is Cocktails and Confessions.
I love that. I need your help, Monique, honey. I'm a serial dater as well. I need a little help. So we got to talk later.
Yeah, let's definitely chat.
Let's. I need a lot of help. My name's Amir Yasai. Yas has been in my last name from the beginning, so I've always had to be a bit extra. That's kind of just been my brand. I was there when, Real Housewives was pitched. I know Scott Dunlop, so I was literally 15 years old, and he pitched the story to my dad, and my dad said, nobody's going to watch that. And fast forward, 18 years later, and people are still watching. So I'm so excited to recap this.
I think we lost DJ Richie Sky. Maybe he'll try to come back in. But I'm Monica. I am the chief editor of allaboutthetea.com. And I am so excited to be here today. This is our first live event. And I just can't wait to get into it. Let's start the episode. Let's just begin. So the episode starts, let's do it. It starts at this dinner from the night before, where Denise drops that bombshell where she says, Brandy said she's been sleeping with the entire group.
Sorry.
And of course, this ruffles Lisa Rinna's feathers, and she says she goes off. She goes into a frenzy. How did you interpret that part of the episode?
If you attack or even appear to attack any part of Lisa's marriage, she is going to go for blows. So she was like, I'm going to nip this in the bud right now. You are not about to start this foolishness with me.
Mm-hmm. I agree, Monique. And I think a lot of times when you're deflecting, if you're, in the wrong, when you start deflecting and then saying that if she had said, okay, Brandy said she slept with, let's say, Teddy, it would have been specific. But to say that she slept with every woman she comes in contact with and that she slept with everyone in the group, I felt like it was such a deflection. And the storyline's not lining up. She's saying she didn't call her, then she did, and now she slept with everyone. I don't try. And listen, Brandy's a lot of things. I've actually worked with her. She's a lot of things, but she's not a liar. Not a liar.
Yep. I definitely agree with that, because at the end of the day, listen, we know Denise is lying. Now, I love Denise, and I don't like how these ladies have really premeditated stuff against her, but no judgment. Who she sleeps with is who she sleeps with. We know she had to be a little bit wild. She landed Charlie Sheen, and we know Brandy doesn't lie, but to deflect like that, I didn't like that. But I am Team Denise, because I do not like how these ladies are coming at her, although she is lying.
I love that. It's like supportive, and then she's still lying. But you know what? She's making you know it, girl. And at the end of the day, she's making her coin. She's one of the highest paid housewives. She's getting $4 million for 4 seasons. So she's, working for that coin, and I respect that.
Yeah, absolutely. I do too.
But why are they coming after Denise like this? I feel so bad for her.
I have my theory, okay? I feel like when Denise called out Kyle, when she got mad at her for talking about what they're talking about at the dinner table, when you come for Kyle, Kyle's going to low-key try to come for you. So I found it ironic that Kyle, who didn't even mess with Brandy, barely messed with her sister Kim, all of a sudden they happen to be at the house. Teddy happens to be there, and they happen to be discussing this. And trust and believe, I know I might be skipping ahead, but Brandy, within 2 months, she will call out Kyle. And is Kyle going to call Brandy a liar then? Okay. They set her up.
Well said. You deserve it. That was a really great take, because it's true. Like, Kyle only gets upset when it's involving her or Teddy. And listen, at the end of the day, I think Bravo's kind of messing up a little bit. I think that what they're doing, which is a mistake, is that they keep making these coincidences. I don't like that. Like on Below Deck, the chef gets fired and they replace the chef. Now with, Malia's boyfriend. Now we have Brandy sitting in the car with Kim Richards. Come on. So it's a little too happenstance for me. It's like Brandy's like, I guess I'll come in and I'll drop the biggest tea of the whole season. Like, come on. It just felt too rehearsed. It was too rehearsed.
I agree.
Yeah.
Back, DJ Richie Sky.
Hey, sorry about that.
That's okay. Introduce yourself.
What up? Sky Squad, I see y'all in the building over there. I know that we are discussing Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, but I just got off a live and I was promoting everybody to come over here to watch. So I'm excited to be here.
So we started off by dissecting the first scene at the dinner where they're attacking Denise again. And Denise again. And
what's the theme for every dinner? Didn't you know?
No, I'm getting so tired of it too. I'm tired of it. So Denise drops this bombshell. She says, listen, hookers, she's sleeping with me, but she's sleeping with this entire table. And after she says that, Lisa Rinna is like, you're a liar. She goes into a frenzy and she's like, cut it out. What's your take on that?
A couple of things. Okay. First things first. I don't understand why everybody just automatically believes Brandy all of a sudden. Every time Brandy has been introduced on this show again, she, in the next season, turns on that person. So she's just doing it all over again, and she's going to do it to the next person too. And they're still not going to offer her a full-time role on this show. Then I'm Team Denise. I'm gonna tell you, I'm Team Denise. I'm a loyal friend, right? I am that friend where Amir, if you lying and we sitting at a table, I'm right along with you. Yep, he wasn't there. No, he wasn't. He did not do that.
Richie, I will not be at that table, honey. If I was lying, I would not be at the table with you.
I'm just telling you
would be
what type of
over
friend I am.
in the corner.
I'm just telling you what type of friend I am. And so with that being said, that's why I support Denise regardless, because I feel like it's a gang up mentality on that show. The problem is Denise then messed up, okay? Don't want nothing that she was saying at that table credible, okay? So now I'm looking stupid too, okay? Because I've been defending you and now you got me looking crazy, but I'm gonna defend you to the end, but I'm gonna have to fight you afterwards.
Right. Uniter front, the behind closed doors. You're like, now, girl, you need to get your story straight. Let's practice this.
We both can't look stupid. I'm with you, DJ. I'm the same way. I'm a ride or die friend. But at the same time, it's just she makes it so hard. God, it's tempting being friends with someone like Denise. Okay, so they're moving into another room. They're having cocktails. And Garcelle pulls Lisa Rinna's card. She's like, look, bitch, your daughter's anorexic because you dance naked on Instagram.
That was.
And now we said it.
You know what? I love Garcelle though. I love that you listen. She hasn't been on enough episodes because of her work schedule, and we respect the Black girl magic that she's bringing to the show.
Yes,
but at the end of the day. Right? But at the end of the day, you know what I respect? I respect someone that says the truth and not in an angry way. The way that Garcelle delivered it was from a non-judgmental place. She said, I'm not a mother to a daughter. I don't understand what it's like. But I think that this probably doesn't help. And I'm someone who dealt with a lot of food issues. And if I saw people posting pictures like that, it would affect me. So I think from that perspective, it was a great point. It was not something out of left field. So I respected that.
And, Lisa always talks about own it, own it, own it. So I feel like she's always telling everyone else to own stuff. And I was glad that Garcelle put the mirror up to her, because it's like, if we're going to talk about people's stuff and people's skeletons in their closet, you are not exempt. And it hit a nerve, too, because she got a little emotional there, too.
She did. Her whole demeanor changed.
Yep.
So then after that is, the next day, they're sightseeing, and then we have Lisa Rinna and Denise do a private sit down. Denise tells her, look, you've not been a good friend. You've been mean. Let's get into it.
Do y'all think those tears were real? I mean, What do you think was really behind Lisa's tears like that? Because I was like, are we acting or are we really feeling bad?
Sound off of there. What do you think?
Listen, Monique, you are like literally we're like twins because we're so on the same page. It's so true because at the end of the day, it's hard when you have an actress, like even when you had Elaine on the show. Are you acting or are you just being yourself? It's kind of hard to tell. I got kind of invested in the emotions of that, breakfast, because there have been times where you confront your friend in a group and then you have a separate conversation. You're like, wait a second, we do have a lot. Let's not throw our friendship away just for this conversation that went awry. But I think that Lisa's smart. She, in the back of her head, is like, I still don't really trust you, because for me, what I don't trust is the timeline, right? She's like, I didn't talk to Brandy. Oh, wait, I did. Oh, wait, she slept with everyone. Oh, no, she didn't. It's like the back and forth I don't trust.
Mm-hmm.
That's my fault.
I agree.
I want to welcome John Yates, my buddy, to the group. Hey, John.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, John.
What's your take on it? Do you think Lisa Rinna's tears were real? Were they fake?
I used to be the biggest Lisa Rinna fan, and now I can't stand her. Like, I absolutely cannot stand her. I think she is fake, and this own it crap is like, I'm tired of it. And like, I'm totally team Denise and Garcelle on this one. I couldn't agree with you guys more. I've been listening to what you guys have been saying, and I'm totally on the same page as all of you guys.
I know. I used to be a Lisa Rinna fan too, but it's just too much for me. It's just, she crosses the line, and then when it's brought back to her, she has a nervous breakdown. Now, do I think the tears were real? I do. But I don't think she was crying over betraying Denise. I think she was crying because of what Garcelle told her the night before. The emotions hit her and the tears came out. She feels guilty. She knows that she's been on almond diets, around her kids and around her girls, and that's contributed to their body image issues.
Absolutely.
Have you guys mentioned about like how Brandy spent her, she got cheated on, and that was pretty much her storyline, and now she's doing exactly what was done to her.
Let's talk about that, John.
Let's
into it.
She did acknowledge that, John. She did acknowledge that she is. I think she tweeted out or said something in an interview. Yeah, no, but she actually acknowledged that, because she said, I'm not trying to be a homewrecker. That's not my intention. I was under the impression that they were in an open relationship. That is her take, and I believe her, because the way that Denise has been speaking about getting happy endings with Aaron, and it seemed like they had an open situation. So I'm team Brandy with this.
Yeah, why is Denise trying to act all, clutch my pearls? I mean, we all know her husband hung like a horse. I mean, now you want to be all, oh God. Come on. Now, I do agree with her. They shouldn't have talked about it in front of her kids. That's all she was saying. But this holier than thou thing, I love Denise again. That's my girl. But she's going to have to reel that back a little bit. Bravo.
Yes, she does.
Bravo.
Listen, and Monique, and remember, with her kids, she brought it up to her kids. She said, did you hear what? So she said the kid brought it to her. She brought it to the kid. And they kept showing that flashback. I mean, the editors at Bravo all need a raise, except the one from Vanderpump Rules. But every other editor deserves a raise.
Well, plus the kid was like cool with it. The kid was like laughing. Like, she was like, okay, that's, whatever. It wasn't like that. It wasn't as big of a deal as Denise had made it.
That is true.
It really wasn't. And I'm sure those kids have read salacious headlines about mommy and daddy before. I mean, give me a break, Denise. I like you, girl, but don't go there. Don't go there. So then Kyle, Rinna, and Dorit meet for lunch, and Rinna is still talking about being a bad friend to Denise. What do y'all think?
Okay, now let me just rewind back with Dorit and Kyle. After Kyle gets rid of Denise, she's gonna come for Dorit. Kyle has been low-key hating on Dorit that, their little Vespa adventure was so fake. Me and my best friend think that it's because Dorit probably didn't go through Mauricio to sell and buy her new home, and Teddy has probably gone through them. So so that friendship is gonna crack soon. But I think with that whole entire scene, that Rinna was still trying to get approval from Kyle. She, for some reason, needs Kyle approval, and that's what I think that lunch was about.
Interesting. I love that take. And yeah, that's a great take, Monique. And I was a real estate agent, actually. And there is a little bit of like, when you are the real estate agent in your friend group, your friends should go through you. There is that kind of unwritten rule. And we also give them a break on percentage. We take less of a commission. So it's like good business. And we know Dorit needs the coin. Save that 1%. Take a sip of your drink, girl.
I just did. Tell her.
She needs that coin, and she'll do anything to get it too. I just found it to be kind of strange. It's like you're still talking about this, but you do it every season.
Yeah,
you did it to Yolanda, you did it to Lisa Vanderpump, you did it to Kim Richards. Lisa Rinna has a track record of being a bad friend. I mean, that's just who she is. Trying to play victim about it, it just doesn't make sense to me.
I agree. She really does. The only person she had some loyalty to was Eileen. And I think it's because she knew Eileen in her calm psychologist voice would be like, Lisa.
Sorry.
Lisa, don't go there.
You hit the nail on the head with that one. That was good. That was good.
That was really, really good. That was really great. I have a question for y'all. I'm wondering, is anyone else getting tired of Beverly Hills just doing one topic every season? You know, we had Juicy, Apple Juicy, whatever, and then the dog puppy gate, and now we have Denise. I'm like, can we just mix it up a little bit? Like, can we have multiple issues? Like, can we take a note from Potomac? We need multiple issues. Like,
I know it's getting redundant. It's getting drawn out. Like, I really wish Denise had said, yes, I screwed Brandy, and so what? They would have had nothing. They would have been scrambling. They would have been calling Camille, you know, calling Yolanda, calling Lisa Vanderpump to save them. But no, because she's trying to deny it and act like she's, you know, the Virgin Mary. And child, next episode, did you see the previews for next? Oh my God. Brandy says she sat on Denise's face. Lord have mercy.
Oh my God.
Lord have mercy. My God.
Listen, this is way better than Puppygate. I get that it's a one storyline show at this point, but I'd much rather talk about this and like the Puppygate and all that crap from last season.
Wait, but can we have
You're right. I will give that to you, John. Absolutely. I'd rather hear about this. And I don't know if you all saw the tweet that Denise sent out saying, what should my tagline be? And then Brandy responded, I eat Pussy, honey. Very well. Yes. Did y'all see that tweet? That tweet was lit.
God.
Yes.
Oh my God.
But I agree with you, though.
Hello, DJ.
Hey. They always have one storyline. And I have to give Erika Jayne all the props because she has managed to be on the show, show nothing of her real life, have no real storyline, and use it as one big infomercial. So you give her props because she has used it for her advantage of not having a storyline and doing it the way she wants it. Yep.
Amen.
Camille called that out too.
She has. They all have. I think multiple people have because imagine if you're showing all your skeletons and your friends are like, pat the puss. Like, I mean, come on. It's like, she's not giving us anything. And she has a storyline. Her ex-husband owned Hulkamania, which is a, you know, strip club for men in New York. I mean, she has a storyline. You know, I've gotten tweets, honey, so I'm not going to say anything because I'm going to get sued. But I've gotten some tweets. So I know some things. So
call me later, Amir.
Hold on, hang on. Amir, what did you just say? You said her husband owned what?
He owned Hulkamania, which was on, I think, 44th Street up in New York, and it was a male strip club. This is her ex-husband, something Lizzo. I don't know what his last name is. That's obviously not her current husband. And yeah, he's basically what you would think of like if a retired stripper became a taxi driver. That's the look. Just look him up.
You're amazing with these visuals, man. This is great.
Oh my God. I need some images. So that's the husband that she left her 3-year-old with to pursue a stripping career in California with, right? And that's when she met the sugar daddy, right? Okay.
I believe so. Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes. Yes,
Now,
I
that
already
was
have
a
her
good
team
one.
coming for me, so that's about all I'm gonna say. 'Cause
At this point, they're coming for you anyway.
But I still love her. She's fabulous. She is fabulous.
She is. So then, did
Yes,
y'all catch that
absolutely.
shade? Did you catch the shade last night when Sutton said that Dorit's restaurant is like an Olive Garden?
Oh,
Oh God!
I mean, it's a step above Olive Garden.
Oh my!
Is it DJ? They don't even do curbside at Buco de Beppo. They do curbside at Olive Garden.
But they have a Dorit room.
True.
Ooh.
If I was having a baby and someone gave me a baby shower at Buco de Beppo, you better believe I'm deleting all those people from my phone. You best believe it. I don't care if Dorit or Johnny Versace himself came back to life and designed it. I don't want that. I'm good. I am good.
oh my God.
Okay, so what are your thoughts on Sutton? Do you guys like Sutton? Is she? Yeah, you want her back another season?
She's the gift that keeps on giving. She is the
Absolutely.
ultimate dream.
Yeah,
Oh,
I agree.
Yes.
Oh, man, I love her. She's not fake and phony, in my opinion, like the others. She's actually wealthy. She's snarky, but she gives you that Heather Dubrow, I'm better than all of you energy. Love
does.
every bit of it.
It's a fancy chandelier, honey. That's what it is.
Yes, and I'm here for it.
I love it. But I like her as a friend. Like, she's like a Marlo. I'm like, don't give her a peach. We like her as a friend. Don't give her a diamond. I like her just as a friend. I love it. And no shade to Marlo. Marlo, please do not come for me. I love you so much.
Poor Marlo. She's been working so hard to get that peach. Like, I think she deserves one finally.
Why not give her a full diamond?
Who's
I
Sutton?
would give her a full diamond.
I heard rumor had it that it had something to do with her ex-husband, that he shut it down.
Not wanting to show the kids, right?
I think there was more to
No.
it than just the kids, though.
He didn't sign off on the kids being on the show. See, I need more though. I want to see inside your house. I want to know what your toilets look like. I want to know what's in your refrigerator. I want to know everything. What's your nanny like? Everything. So I would love for her to be full time if we could see all of that. But if we can't, just keep her demoted or whatever.
Sorry, you guys. Someone just said Sutton kind of looks like Mariah Carey. Who? What? In what world does Sutton look Mariah Carey?
That's not what I see. I see somebody says she looks like SpongeBob SquareBody.
Oh,
That's
Lord.
a fantasy.
Oh, you ain't right.
God.
You ain't right.
Fabulous. And she
I ain't say it though.
personally.
Listen, I love me some Sutton. I can't get enough of her.
Yeah.
I like her.
I like
But
her.
why did she cry in the dressing room? Does anyone understand? I know that's like a past episode, but what made her break down in the dressing room? I wanted more on that story. Like, what made her break down when they were shopping?
I think it was because she didn't want people to see how she looked when she tried on the clothes.
Oh, is that what it was?
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's why she had a nervous breakdown.
Oh, see, we need to give her a diamond and figure out a way around the ex-husband, because she's going to be interesting, right?
I'm with you on
Absolutely.
that. Absolutely.
We need another
Those
season.
are real issues right there.
Thank you. Thank you.
Exactly.
Thank you.
She's reminiscent to me of old housewives, right? Housewives to me has lost something. It's lost its je ne sais quoi. I'm just not feeling it as much as I used to when they first came out. And Sutton reminds me of those old times.
Oh, yeah. Could you imagine
Well
Sutton and
said.
Heather Dubrow on a show together? Like, let's bring all that super duper money to the show.
Yeah, real money. Girl, I was so hurt when they didn't bring Heather back for another season after she finished her house. I'm like, how dare them?
I know. How dare them indeed.
How dare them? How dare them? Okay,
Oh
so
my
as the
God.
episode progress, they're having their dinner. They're another Let's Attack Denise dinner, and but this time Denise is like, she drank her battery in the pack juice or whatever. And
Yes,
she was like,
indeed.
I am prepared and determined to let these bitches have it. And she pretty much did. She called them out. Even Garcelle was like, what Denise is this? What do y'all think about that scene?
I mean, the issue was the Hanes $4 tank top that she decided to wear in Rome. I was like, can we upgrade a little bit? I was like, girl, we need to upgrade a little bit.
But she had on
I was
Gucci
here
boots
for
though.
it.
Where was the glam squad?
She
then?
did. She did.
She had on Gucci boots.
She did.
You sure did.
Okay.
That's right.
All right. All right. But listen, she could have been wearing Uggs. We couldn't see them. So I need to see above the waist. I need to see above the waist. No, but honestly, in all jokes aside, I thought I was impressed with the way she came to the table. They looked like they were eating at an Olive Garden in Rome, by the way, side note. It seemed like a real down-home restaurant, which is fine.
Was that the Reed's Rome restaurant? Was that what's happening there?
Yeah, Dorit
Absolutely.
definitely.
Absolutely. Dorit had a pop-up in Rome, and that was
endless pasta bowls in Rome, sweetheart.
Absolutely, John. Absolutely. But I was impressed with the way she came there. She stuck to her guns. We knew she was going to leave the table, so I was not shocked that she decided to leave the table. That was coming.
And I can appreciate when they break the fourth wall and the producer comes up and it's like, you need to go back in there. Like, just go back. I love when you get to see the cameraman, the producers, like, get your ass back inside. We need to get this storyline together.
They broke the wall because, And then the shade of, Denise saying, you girls are mean girls. You're so mean. And then the headline, the All About the Tea headline flashes across the screen that says, Denise Richards sides with Beverly Hills mean girls against Lisa Vanderpump. It's like, shady.
Oh, God.
Get that, though?
That is too much.
That Denise Richards was with the mean girls last season against Lisa Vanderpump. Not one time did she stand up for her friend. But apparently she's a martyr now this season.
Wait a minute. We have not discussed the main culprit in this yet. Teddy.
Oh my God.
Lord. The null and void check. Okay. What's that?
Oh, God.
Oh,
can somebody tell me what she has against Denise?
Can somebody tell me what she has?
I am done with you, John. That is too much. You're hilarious. You know what she's giving us? She's giving us that pink confessional hair. I'm not mad at that. I was like, okay, she's giving us something to look at. Teddy, like, I don't know if she's shopping in like the Vegas clearance section, but I don't know where she's getting this pregnancy attire. It's like, she looks like a club promoter from circa 2003. So we need to update the fashion a little bit. But where's her accountability for fashion? We need an accountability coach for fashion.
It's Kyle.
Yeah, that's not good either. That's not good either. Kyle was wearing the tiniest bow. I was like, if you're going to wear a bow, do it like Garcelle. It's the tiniest bow.
Garcelle's bow was like this.
Bam. It was like, you're going to like me walking away. You're going to like the view. I was not mad at it.
So all Kyle's dirty work. You notice how Kyle will sit back and just be like, and then Teddy just keeps going. But she needs to go. I need.
I agree.
Come on.
Yeah,
I don't think she's gonna go. I think her dad made a deal with Bravo. Like, they have clearance to his music or something. Like, something's going on because I feel like they just keep bringing her back.
Teddy reminds me of like the Tinsley, like just someone that doesn't need to be there. Like it just doesn't do anything for me. Like I thought
that is a good example.
I thought Teddy was going to be like the breath of fresh air, like on her first season. Oh, she's down to earth and she's great. And like, God, no, like I can't stand her. I just, no.
Adds nothing, zero, like a buzzing gnat. Please, just go away.
I say we switch Sutton and Teddy.
Yes. Thank you.
I'm with you with that.
Can you go in the
cast? I'm not mad at that.
Someone said she's Kyle's minion. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Kyle is running the show. She's like, that's why she's so happy Lisa's gone, because now she can kind of maneuver.
And then that whole moment of her exposing Denise. Okay, Denise, the rumor is you slept with Brandy. You can just tell the producers pulled her to the side. That's one fun. You can just tell the producers pulled her to the side and said, did someone have their computer on playing this at the same time?
Not me.
I
No.
I don't know where that's coming from.
Oh, that's weird.
Is Brandy on the live? Brandy, oh, reveal yourself. Reveal yourself, Brandy. Reveal yourself. That would be amazing. We would go viral if we had Brandy.
So basically, when she exposes the rumor, you can tell that was her moment. It was like either do or die, do something. We're paying you a check. You have to say something. So that was her moment. That was her.
Yeah, but she stuttered her way through the entire thing. Did you notice?
Oh yeah.
She was so scared, DJ. She was like,
She was so unsure. I was like, just rip the Band-Aid off. Let's go. She was like slowly taking my leg hair. I was like, girl, like just go. She's like, I think you did, and there was some coitus interrupt. I'm like, girl, just get to the point.
Coitus interruptus. They were true.
Oh, girl. Yeah.
Oh my God.
And what's up with Dorit defending Denise now and against Kyle? Where's all that coming from?
see, I think Dorit knows what Kyle's up to because I think she's probably seeing the inner workings. And I can appreciate, like, seriously, I love her fashion all seasons, but this season I am loving Dorit because at least she's standing up for what's right.
I agree with you. Like, I could not stand Dorit in her earlier seasons, and now I love her. And like, I'm like, what? Why do I like her? Like now, like I don't get it. Like I don't understand it. Like,
me too, John. Me too. Yeah.
I thought it was because maybe she's been through the stoning before as well. Like she's been the center like of the gang ups before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense.
All right. That makes a lot of sense. She has some kind of empathy for going through that. And I think the reason, correct me if I'm wrong, the reason we're liking Dorit is that we're not seeing anything about Beverly Beach this season. I think that's why we're all liking her.
No, wait a minute. We still have to see Buca de Beppo. That was the final test. We got to see.
Wow,
week.
Monique, you have a great Italian accent. Buca de Beppo. You were like, you got to
Okay,
say Buca de Beppo.
Dorit's Italian accent is way better than this Connecticut versus Olivia Newton-John by way of English accent she's ever had. Like I love Dorit's Italian accent. Like she like hits it out of the park. I have to give her credit for that.
Agreed.
Super agreed.
Speaking of Beverly Beach, why haven't we seen her lawsuits and those type of things on the show? Why do they protect her?
Because we're talking about threesomes. And
Yeah, you got a
well
better
said.
example.
I think PK is there, like, you know, they're always interviewing together. PK's kind of like, he's like kind of Uncle Sam. He's just watching her, like everything she says. And it's just like, I'm like, let her live. So I think the reason she's doing that room is like her panic room at Buca de Beppo. She can run away from PK. And Jaggy, darling, Jaggy. She can run away to Buca de Beppo and get away from Jaggy. So it's just
You are a mess, Amir. Oh my God.
I'm my new best friend.
Sorry. This is what you wanted. You knew what you were getting with me. Sorry.
I sure did. So how would you guys wrap up this episode? And where are they going with this? Well, I was telling Richie when you dropped off for a minute, I mentioned the next episode, Brandy says that she said on Denise's face. Lord, so I'm assuming that's going to be the.
Is that what she said?
That's what she said. She said. So I'm assuming that's going to be the final meal in Denise's coffin, and she's going to take off running and not come back. That's going to be it. I mean, how much can a person take though? Oh my God, Brandy.
She didn't do anything wrong. She just slept with, like, if you like it, I love it. Like, just say, yes, I slept with Brandy. Big deal. So what? She didn't do anything wrong.
But doesn't Brandy come across like that person that you kissed or something like that at one point in time, but you just really want to forget about it? That they keep coming around talking about it to people and telling all your friends, and they bragging about it, and you trying to deny it and stay away from that story. That's what it seems like to me. She seems real thirsty with this, though.
I think
Who does that?
she's dehydrated. She is dehydrated. Look.
Denise's face is ruined. I'm sorry, that comment just took me out.
This person is coming in. They're saying they got COVID. I'm like, damn, Sweet Cookie, relax. That is a lot.
Sweet Cookie is going in. That's our friend. Hi, Sweet Cookie.
Cookie,
Work
put
it,
your
girl.
phone down. Put that phone down.
Sweet Cookie is good.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I guess so. If I was Denise, I wouldn't be claiming Brandy either. I would want no one to know. That would be my little secret. So I can understand. It is kind of gutter. It's very sleazy. And then she's married. You know, the first thing she says, I'm a very married woman.
That when a woman said in your face,
a very married woman.
You know.
Very married versus a halfway married woman. I'm just like,
Yeah, what does that mean? A very married woman.
Wait, who sat on whose face?
He needs the logistics. I think Brandy
I'm trying to get a
sat on
visual.
Denise.
I really thought about it just now. Like, wait, who did it?
Brandy sat on Denise's face. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Now, let me ask you a question. Does that make Denise the aggressor or the dominant person in that situation? I'm just asking.
I don't know. If I'm sitting on someone's face, I feel like I'm the dominant person in that scenario.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I don't know. Like,
I don't know.
I think both of them are aggressive because they got down in a loft with no door.
And the kids were downstairs.
You know where that happened at Buca di Pepe in the pop-up version in Rome. That's where that went down. Is exactly what happened.
Not Buca di Pepe. What's that restaurant?
Listen,
Di Pepe.
that's the curbside service they're offering you guys. I'm just letting you know.
Yes, it is, honey. Yes, it is. That is too much.
I'm just looking forward to seeing where the season goes because this cannot be all they talk about. This can't be.
Right.
It's over in like 2 weeks. I promise. It's literally over in 2 weeks. Yeah.
Because they already did the reunion, right?
It ends the 26th.
Really? Oh no. This is not okay. Thank God for Real Housewives of Potomac and New York.
Oh, yes.
So after Denise runs off and she stops filming, what's going to be the new
storyline,
or who's going to be the new target? What do you guys think?
Dorit.
Oh yeah.
Kyle is already laying the seeds for Dorit. And as a matter of fact, if this whole Denise thing didn't happen, Kyle was going to go after Dorit. She already started with her getting mad that she had Glam Squad at the retreat. Who cares?
Get over the Glam Squad. It's like she cried over that. I didn't quite understand why that was such a big story. I think my theory is that when Kyle and Dorit went out till 4 a.m., she got drunk. Kyle told Dorit that this was kind of a setup. That's why I think Dorit then defended Denise. I think that something slipped out at this 4 a.m., party time in Rome, the two of them. That's my theory.
And then Dorit sat on Kyle's face, and that's the next storyline for next season.
Oh God, that's the web series.
Oh my God! Oh, the visuals, John. Thank you. Oh my goodness, Cookie was really going off today. She says Dorit will crucify Kyle. You think so?
I think so.
I don't think so.
Dorit will go in. You don't.
I think it depends. If Kyle gets in, if Kyle reverts back to season 1 Kyle, then no, she will not. Okay, because season 1 Kyle was off the chain.
Woo, love that girl.
I miss her.
I miss her too.
Me too.
I need Kim to come back. Like I miss Kim.
Me too.
Like and Yolanda Hadid. Like I miss her. I need the old school housewives to come back.
We need Kim back, like for sure. Like get rid of Teddy, bring Kim back. Like Kim always.
Yeah, but you know what? I don't want the sober Kim. I want the
Kim. We want messy Kim.
Well, I want the Kim that was shoplifting at Target, being arrested at the Beverly Hills Hotel. I want that Kim. That's the Kim I want.
Like Kim sober. Come on. Like, come on. A leopard doesn't change your spot, sweetheart. Just saying. I don't know.
Okay, so speaking of Kyle, there's been a lot of rumors going around about Kyle's marriage. Will this stuff ever be shown on the show? Maurizio cheating? What are your thoughts?
We'll just have to see if Brandy brings it back up.
Oh,
if she turns on Kyle,
because she brought it up way back in the day.
She did. Well, someone in the chat was saying bisexual. I'd never heard that he was bisexual, but I know that there was rumors of him having a girlfriend. And there was a clip I saw a couple weeks ago on Instagram, and it was basically like this. It was their white party, and this woman. Something's happening. She grabbed this white woman that was wearing all white and was like, "Don't you dare dance with my husband," and kind of like pushed her. I don't know if it was a deleted scene. Did you guys see that?
Yes.
I did
I-
see that.
That was amazing. Yes.
Okay,
That was
so
amazing.
back in the day, a transvestite came out and said that she had an affair with Maurizio. And she gave blow-by-blow details. And it was
blow by blow.
blow-by-blow,
Good
no
choice of
pun
words.
intended, no pun intended. And Maurizio never sued the person. They never. I know they tried to get the article shut down because it was like an Us Weekly or some big publication. And then the actual person, the female, she did like a video, her own YouTube video, giving all the details, and they never sued her. What are your thoughts?
Wow.
Did she say it was good?
Guilty.
Well, she was very, explicit. The feathers in the booty, just everything, just
Okay.
everything. She didn't hold back.
All right, I'm taking notes. Let me write some. Because I saw this man at a conference once, and he was just as delicious as you'd want. I wanted to shake his hand. He gave me a hug, and he was just lovely. Like, smelled great. He smelled like money. It was great.
It's the best smell.
Mhm.
He's fine. He's still fine. He gets better and better looking each season. I mean, a little bit of salt and pepper in the hair too. Yes.
And he's getting all high this season, and last season I love it.
Too high. That's the best.
Well, why do they hide Kyle's secrets? Like, why is this stuff never comes on the show? I mean, this is what people want to see.
Leave it up to Brandy Glanville. She's gonna listen. I give it 3 to 4 months before Brandy calls out Kyle. She's gonna bring out everything. Trust and believe.
She's done
telling
it
you,
before, and Kyle called her a liar. Remember, this was
Exactly.
ago. She's brought it up. She said Maurizio cheats, and Kyle said she's a liar. But apparently now Brandy has all the credibility in the world when it comes to Denise.
That's so messed up.
That makes no
Brandy
sense
doesn't
to me.
lie.
None. I don't get it.
I don't know.
I'm also hearing rumors that Lisa Vanderpump might be coming back. Have y'all heard that? And do you want her back?
I mean, she has her own show that she's going to do for HBO Max. She's doing Vanderpump Dogs for HBO Max. So I don't think she's going to come back. I don't think so.
I don't think they need her.
No, I don't think they need her either.
This has like been one of my favorite seasons, and LVP hasn't been there. Like, but I'm so like involved in this Denise stuff, like that. I think it's like the best season of Beverly Hills like in so long. Like the last few seasons have been like so like who wants to hear about a dog and like this has been good stuff.
This is juicy. It's like
yeah, it's juicy. Salacious. So did Lisa Vanderpump really go to Radar Online with the puppy gate scandal? Okay.
She did her, John. She
friend of mine doesn't work for
Absolutely.
Radar anymore.
She sure fucking did. I'm sorry. She sure did.
Absolutely. I know people at Radar Online.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
A friend of mine worked for Radar Online. She had a pretty senior position there. She's no longer there. I won't mention her name, but she did. Sorry, y'all. I love Lisa Vanderpump.
She did.
I was told someone from her camp did. So
That's what I think. See, I figured she wasn't picking up the phone to do it.
Why are they coming for Dorit? Why do they keep coming for Dorit? What is that all about?
Because she's from Connecticut.
Easy target. Easy target. Yeah, Connecticut, easy target.
There it is.
Has a funky accent. Like, it's easy to go after her. I mean, she put pearls on her hairline. It's like, girl.
The barrettes, the barrettes everywhere. Like, that's the reason why.
God. And it takes the focus off of Kyle. Kyle will go after anyone that's just not her and her, all the dirt in her backyard.
Absolutely. She'll just start stretching and then people forget. She'll do like a splits and they're like, oh, she's harmless. Yeah.
Those splits are her one redeeming quality because she doesn't even stick up for her sister. Like, that's what made it so obvious it was a setup. All these years she's talked about her sister, and I don't know why I have such an affinity towards Kim. I just love her. And I
love Kim too.
Like, she's never defended her, even against Lisa Rinna, none of them. So it's just like her splits are the only redeeming quality for me at this point, minus season 1 Kyle. Season 1 Kyle, we like.
We like when she gets in the, in the limo and she's like, don't you do it. It's like, I could watch that every day.
And when Kim was like, you stole my house.
I personally
That
want
was
Kathy
iconic.
Hilton. I want Kim's sister to come on the show.
Really? I think she's so boring. She's just like watching paint dry, Kathy Hilton. I'm like,
Oh
ugh.
no, oh my God, Kathy Hilton is extremely messy. On the surface, she's like a Sutton, all prim and proper, but behind the scenes, she gets down and dirty. And they hate her and Kim don't really like Kyle that much. Kyle's
Oh,
like,
that will be juicy. Come on, Kathy.
That's what we need to
Juicy,
see on there.
juicy. Yes. I heard Kathy sent Paris to like a really high-end boot camp. That's what's going to be in Paris's documentary. So I feel like the Kathy Hilton's going to be dragged in this documentary that Paris is doing. So we'll have to wait and see.
I'm here for it.
Ooh,
Mhm.
ooh,
Yep.
ooh. So y'all, how do we sum up this episode?
I think it's messy Hunter boots. Messy Hunter boots from Sutton Stack. I think that's how it's a messy boot episode for
I like
sure.
that.
Oh, Amir, that is good.
I like that.
Thank you.
Sutton got all in her feelings too when they weren't wearing them. And she was checking who was wearing her boots.
She kept saying they're so custom. Those are $400.
You want to wear it?
I have those. Like they're not like it's not unattainable.
It's not that custom.
Next time we're gonna wear it for the next show, we'll be like, "Here's my boots."
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
Wait, did you guys see the Watch What Happens Live though?
I didn't.
Oh my God! Again, I'm telling you, Teddy is Kyle's puppet. Like literally, Andy. You could tell Andy is not necessarily a super fan of hers because he was just kind of like, you didn't really take accountability for X, Y, Z. I love when Andy is kind of borderline on whether or not he likes somebody. He was good.
Mm.
Oh, he called her out?
He goes in.
Or did he? Well, it was a viewer question.
Oh, okay.
He's like a viewer from Minnesota said. I'm like, there's nothing on those cards.
Andy Cohen from New York says,
It's blank.
Exactly.
I'm gonna start doing that in real life. I'm like, I have a viewer question.
Right? Imagine you're on a date. I have a viewer question. How much money do you make?
What's your credit score?
Right?
Andy
God,
is so
that's
messy. I heard
very messy.
someone mentioned to me that Denise tweeted out what should her tagline be, and Brandy responded, I think, eating pussy or something. Excuse my language.
That was me. Yeah, it's true. You can look it up. She said something along the lines of like, I was in Wild Things, or I'm a Bond girl, and I eat, WAP.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, WAP, WAP.
All right, y'all. I think this was a good first session. What do y'all think?
I had so much
It was
fun.
messy. I had
I love
fun, but
it.
it was messy.
Oh,
Oh,
the tea
God.
that was spilled. Oh my God. Oh.
Wow. Good thing I'm already canceled because I feel like I'm going to be canceled after this. So
Now,
it's
okay,
fine.
getting into that, you keep mentioning you're canceled by Erika's team. What happened?
Yeah, so I worked as a publicist. I no longer work. For everyone that DMs me every day saying you're never going to work as a publicist again, I'm aware I quit 2 years
Oh,
ago.
you're the person.
Anyways, what was that?
You're the one that they're talking about.
Absolutely.
What's the team? What's the team?
So basically, I worked as a publicist for Eric. I was filling in for this YouTube person that was interviewing Erika Jayne. We were on KTLA. She was promoting her book, The Pretty Mess, 2 years ago. So I went on live TV, and Erika was really angry with me. She was not feeling me. She would not go on live TV. And she literally was like throwing me daggers. And then we went to her office later, and she was like, I know you. And like, was just coming for me the entire day. And then about a couple hours later, she called from a private plane flying to Vegas for a performance and tried to get me fired. So that's been my experience. Yes. And her publicist emailed me and said, that's a lie. And you were nowhere near the interview. You were sitting at the desk. First of all, y'all met me for what, 45 minutes now? Do I look like someone that would sit on a desk and listen to anyone?
wait, I have a question. Was that Erika Jayne or Erika Girardi? I'm just curious.
Well, at that point, she was Erika Jayne because she was promoting her book. So she was not, it was 2 years ago. She was not quite as relevant. Because I was like the only person in the room that knew her from LA Pride. I was like, oh, you performed at LA Pride? She's like, oh my God, how did you know? I was like, yeah, I was one of 100 people that were there, girl. Like, so anyways. And so they've been coming after me. They've been trying, all the interviews I've done, they've been trying to say I'm a liar. So I know that, like, listen, Erika's great TV. I'm not taking away from her being fun. But today when she was like, I'm a fucking mean girl, I was like, yes, I've experienced it. And that felt kind of good. I'm like the Gretchen Wieners of the Bravo world. So here I am. It's fine. It's okay.
And then you had oh my God, you're spilling the tea. Then you had something happened with Andy Cohen at the airport. What happened?
Yeah, so Andy was freaking out. He was on a commercial flight. We were going to Memorial Day. I was going to Fire Island because, you know, I'm gay, in case that wasn't clear from the minute I got on this. Anyways, no, right, Monique? I shook you, girl. So he was like freaking out. He was yelling at the front desk and he was like, I'm on Watch What Happens Live. I need to get on this flight because the flight kept getting delayed. And he was pacing and he was on the phone. He was like, I'm Andy Cohen. It was like having a full meltdown. It was great.
So he was being his typical Andy himself. I understand.
He was doing a lot, and all I could think was like Anderson Cooper get his private jet. And
so he pulled went full on like Miranda Priestley in that situation. Like, get me home.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Get me home. I don't care about the hurricane.
Get me home.
Don't you know who I am? Don't you know? I'm not shocked. It's not surprising. You know.
I gotta say this about Andy. I am loving, totally off topic, I'm loving his hair. He has some beautiful hair. It's all grown out and gray.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, his hair is just, he looks so scrumptious.
Yeah, his hair is gorgeous. I might have responded to his DM a couple years ago if his hair looked like that. Absolutely. Absolutely. Listen, honey, I'm 34 now. I looked good back in the day, girl.
You still look good.
You still look good. You still got it.
Thank y'all. Thank you. Thanks.
Okay, why don't we take some questions from the people that called in or have joined us live? So Regina Smith says, who did the breaking, but Teddy's husband was doing the security system? Months later, Teddy bought a new house. Last year, there was another break-in involving their security company, and now a baby.
Kyle. There it is.
I did hear it was an insurance scam. I mean, Teddy's husband's security company does have some really bad ratings at the BBB. So, who knows?
Oh, really? He's hot though. I don't know if I like Mauricio more or him. I'm like, you can set up your security system all over my house. It's fine.
Someone said Andy was Karening. He was a Karen moment.
Absolutely. This is before the Karens came out of the wild too, so he was the originator. Crazy.
Oh my God, my stomach hurts.
Someone's saying, where is Lisa Rinna's rhino? Where is Harry Hamlin Lisa Rinna? Oh, Rinna. I was like, rhino? They have a rhino? I was like, damn. They're into wildlife now too? That's great.
So another person saying Brandy reminds them of Danielle Staub, season 1 and 2. She has FOMO, fear of missing out.
I think, okay, Brandy's next level, okay, because Danielle is still like trying to like be engaged and get married. Brandy gives zero, you know what? She gonna look. That's what I'm saying. If Kyle has come together with her, she will call her out. Brandy has zero F's about anybody but Brandy. But it makes for good TV. Like, I gotta say, it makes for good TV because she crazy and she don't care.
I don't know, y'all. I gotta tell y'all that Danielle Staub, after she yanked that ponytail off of Marge like that, that's next level to me. You cannot top that to me.
That was Teresa's doing.
But she did.
That was Teresa.
That was Teresa's plan.
Right.
But she did it.
She did.
That's true.
Teresa said, "Girl,
listen,
that ponytail."
But you can't pour water on someone and get away with it unless it's for TikTok. You cannot. You cannot pour water on people unless it's for TikTok.
I said the same.
You cannot.
I mean, but everyone knows that you don't play with Danielle. She has a record. She's kidnapped people, put guns in their mouth, and smuggled drugs. Shit, I wouldn't mess with her either.
So let me tell you something. I am an original Jersey girl, hence the leopard print. And I'm pretty classy, but if you take me to a certain point, that Jersey's just next level. It's in you. It might be dormant, but it will, when it's triggered, it will come out. That ponytail pull was triggered. Marge, she was messing with the wrong one. But God, her neck. I had that neck. You saw her neck? How it went with
PTSD.
When you throw water, though,
Got a little whiplash.
You can't throw water on somebody and don't expect them to react. Every reaction has a reaction. You know?
Absolutely. Especially when you don't just pour it, you dump it and then keep going. Like, it's something to throw a drink and leave. She kept pouring. I was like,
She doused her. She doused her.
She did. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So, Reginae Smith again. Am I the only one, I guess, that find it a bit strange that Kyle went on vacation along with Teddy and the girls, and her house got broke? Okay, this is the same stuff again. I'll find another. They dragged this dumb storyline out. All Denise had to say was, "It's none of your business," and keep it moving. Dorit's super fake. Yeah, that's the truth.
She could have kept moving. That's true.
Yeah, but Kyle dragged stuff out to minutia, though. Like, that's what Kyle. Let's talk about the fight that we talked about 800 times already. Like, that's what I can't stand about Kyle. It's like everything is resolved, and like Kyle just still has to keep bringing it up. I don't know.
I agree.
On Kyle.
I agree.
This person said, so if Brandy's telling the truth, Kyle's husband cheated. He's cheating. Yeah.
Oh, I hope not. Oh, please. I hope not, Mauricio.
Don't say that.
I hope not. I mean, Kyle, but I hope her. Like, I just need some hope to know that there's some love, marriage, and just, like, come on.
Something.
He's not that careless. That'll just be dumb. Why would he cheat? His wife is on one of the hottest shows on TV. He can't. No, not Mauricio.
If I was married,
I think he's a good man.
I do too.
I think so too. I hope so.
I do too. Richie, Amir, John, Monica, please.
Okay. For Monique.
Take a moment. Take a moment to breathe it out.
A moment of silence.
I just said a whole rosary, so that's all I can give you guys. Give it up to God.
Even my toes, honey. Okay. Child, they all do dirt. Don't fall for it.
Teresa's not playing.
They all do dirt. So there was like a few rumors recently that have been debunked that PK was cheating on Dorit with some woman in the UK. But I personally think the woman was a nut that made up that whole thing. So
now PK knows he needs to worship the ground that beautiful woman walks on. Now,
he sure fucking does. I'm sorry. Yeah, like, come on.
Let's be real here. I mean, that was a stretch by the imagination.
I saw Dorit's reunion dress, and I'm like, oh my God, I want to penetrate her. I was like, she looked amazing. I sent texts to people. I'm like, have you seen what Dorit looked like for the reunion? Like, I want to have sex with her. Like, that's how good she looks. So PK needs to like just worship her.
Yeah, come on, PK. Come on.
So Darrell Carlo says, right, they've been saying he's been cheating for years. Yeah, it's been out there. Yeah, it's been out there.
But they do it with a lot of the husbands, though. They do that with a lot of the husbands. I feel like it's kind of like an easy rumor for the blogs to pick up. It's like, okay, they're cheating, and then it's like it kind of goes off.
And then it's an easy rumor for the women to follow up on.
Yeah, but besides the fact that female actors came out and gave details, and they didn't sue her. Someone says Dorit's trying to be a blonde Kim K.
Oh.
Here's another one.
Give me more, Erika. Really? We don't see enough. We don't see anything. Get more. Like, she's not going to give you more.
I do want to see more. I want to see the fabulous house. I need to see more of the club. Like, she's been real quiet this season. She's been
Erika?
Is the house fabulous though? Is it in Pasadena? No. She should be a real housewife of Pasadena. Not even Beverly Hills.
Pasadena.
That's so funny.
Her husband is buried in lawsuits. The house is falling apart. He's about to croak, so he could care less.
Oh,
And Erika's hanging on by a thread trying to keep up appearances. So
She's
Bella
so
24 says, does Lisa Rinna, is she going too far with Garcelle? What do y'all think?
Yes.
Yeah.
She's gonna drag this out until next season.
Yeah, she has it out for Garcelle, I think. I think Garcelle, but she can handle it, right? Garcelle is
She
pretty
can handle
tough.
it. Absolutely.
I love Garcelle.
She can absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Harry
She's
Hamlin.
really good. And she's like authentic. She's authentic to her storyline and kind of what she's bringing. And let's be honest, she's a strong Black woman coming to this franchise. It's not an easy like road to take. Like I think my favorite honestly was that scene where it was like Black Girl Magic Lunch with, you know, Will Smith's ex and all these strong Black women. I was like, can I see this Real Housewives of Beverly Hills? I'm done with the rest.
And
Like, can I just see this part?
That's the good part. And she came on fearless, like I belong here and I'm going to make sure you guys know. And she makes me very proud. I'm just like, she's giving all that Black girl magic. You're absolutely. And then the lunch, I was like, okay, that's like me and my girlfriends. I'm coming, ladies. I'm coming.
I feel like Rinna is trying to be like the Kenya, and Kenya is my favorite housewife of all time. I love Kenya more like no one's business. And I feel like Rinna is trying to be like the Kenya of the franchise, and like she's just fallen so short because like I don't know, like she's just trying to be like that. You know, Kenya has a way about her, and she gets into people, but like Rinna, I feel like she's copying it, and it's just not working for her. I don't know.
I feel like some of this has gone to Rinna's head. You know, the sort of adoration of people, you know, liking her dancing or whatever on Instagram.
Oh,
I feel like, you know, with
Ellen.
her,
I'm sorry.
right. I feel like with her talking about own it every season's past, you know, I feel like now she's taking that role on a little too seriously and she can't really handle it.
Right.
That's so true. That's a good, yeah.
Someone said if Rinna tries to mess with Garcelle will chew her up. I agree.
I hope she sure does.
That's why you notice Rinna didn't go. Like if anyone else made that comment, Rinna would have gone in. She knew better. And the thing was, Garcelle sat there like this.
Try me, bitch.
You're right. Black woman, we know how to be like.
But you know, that's what I like about Garcelle and Sutton both, because I feel like they just say the things that everybody else wants to say, and the women on this show are too polite to say it. Mm-hmm. They're too image conscious to get really real.
That's true. And Garcelle says these
That's a great point.
questions. Yep, that's true. And she says these things and asks these questions in such a polite way. It doesn't really, you're almost taken aback, like, huh? Okay, well, let me answer that. Yeah, I agree with you.
Mm-hmm. You know what she does is she kind of says like, I'm not a mother to a daughter, or I know this is an inappropriate question about your money, Sutton, but I'm still going to ask. Like she kind of like prefaces it, and I respect that. And like, you know, DJ said, like at the end of the day, like she is not dependent on the show to make her coin, but the rest of them are. They need those revenue streams from the show, so they have to act accordingly. She doesn't. If this show gets canceled, she's got work. She's going to be in, you know, Coming to America. You're going to be on a bunch of shows. Like, she don't need this show to pay her rent.
I've watched Coming to America like 5 times in the last few weeks because I'm like, oh my God, there's Garcelle. Like so excited.
She looks so good. I mean, she looks so good. And I love her voice. Her voice is very calm. It's just like, I just
very
love
much
her.
so.
Yeah.
I like her too. What do you guys think about Chocolate Michael? Do you guys like Chocolate Michael, the new guy she's dating?
I love a good chocolate now. I love it. Like,
They look good together.
They do.
They do look together. And her kids are just so beautiful.
Oh my God.
So respectful.
Yeah, they are. Really well
I love
made.
it. And they co-parent so well. I mean, I've worked with so many clients and they don't co-parent and they start yelling in front of their kids, and they're so good together. I love that. I respect that so much.
I know.
Okay, so this person says, what do y'all think about Garcelle asking Sutton about her money?
Ballsy and great. I loved it.
We're all wondering.
Monique, we see each other.
You know, I feel like it was slightly inappropriate, but I felt like she asked the question that we all wanted to know.
Absolutely. Did we ever get the answer?
No,
No,
not really.
she said her husband or something beat around the bush. Or it was marbles in her mouth. I didn't.
It was Ageless by Ramona.
You are so messy, Richie. Oh my god.
Messy.
You
Richie.
are messy. I think the ex-husband was in the corner of that restaurant. He was like, "Don't you dare say anything about me." Like,
probably had an earpiece in.
Eat the
Yeah,
cake,
he probably has an
Anime.
earpiece in. Ate the cake. He was like, "Remember that sales associate at Dolce Gabbana? They're gonna not help you. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth." Wait, I want to ask you guys this question. This was bothering me. When she said she had a hookup at Dolce Gabbana, the salesperson, I could walk into the Dolce Gabbana at Rome and get them to give me that section of the store. So I was like, what did you guys think about? Didn't you think that was a flex that wasn't really like, it didn't feel like it was backed up?
That's why we didn't know how she got her money. Then we'll know if it's legitimate or not.
Sutton, she's pretentious like that though, and she's a name dropper, D&G, yada yada yada. But I like it.
Yeah,
I
like it too, actually.
I do.
She's like Dana, $25,000 glasses.
Hashtag bring Dana back. She was the best. Oh,
Hey,
Have y'all seen Dana's tweets? Dana is shady. She is coming for everyone.
I need to
She's
look
coming
them
for
up.
Denise. She's coming for Dorit. I mean, she is fully trying to be relevant again. It's amazing.
That was like 7 weeks ago.
Okay, guys, I had so much fun. We have to do this again. We got to do it again next week,
please.
same time, same place.
Yes.
Yes.
I'll bring more champagne next time.
Please do.
It's so
All right,
nice not talking about 90 Day for once, like my other love. Like, I love it. Thank you.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about that next week, John. I need an update on those crazies. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much. We're gonna sign off. We're gonna end this live now. Love you all. See you next week. Bye.
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 Bye.